Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Vixen Tea After Dark. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're doing our Christmas Vlogmas. So today we are on day 4. Alright, if you haven't watched the other videos, please go ahead and go back to 1, 2, 3, and 4 today. Okay? Alright, and I'm your host, Leticia Yofo, and so we are going to, don't forget, we're going to do your past, present, and future. We're going to look at love, career, relationships. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and dive in. Don't forget, everything will be in the description box down below to follow all my social media. So let's go ahead and get started. We're doing our collective energy. Don't forget. Okay, so we've got the 3 of Pentacles here. This is teamwork, collaboration. This is synergy. So today, or you guys were earlier today, or maybe yesterday. You guys are working together with somebody or a group of people, an organization, bringing your ideas together, kind of learning how to move and expand and glow. Everyone's kind of looking to change and collab with people, like-minded souls, getting inspired, trying to be successful. A lot of us are on quarantine right now. Sorry if you hear my cats. And so everyone's like, okay, so we're literally on lockdown right now. We need to figure out something, what to do. So you guys are working together towards a common goal. You're creating new ventures for yourself, new ideas, new business ideas. Just trying to come together and bring your guys' strengths and weaknesses together. That way you guys can kind of mold something and grow with one another. Okay, so that's really good. All right. So next, yeah, we have the Magician. Yeah, see, you guys are trying to make, things come into fruition. This is like everyone's got their little magic hat on right now. So this is very good energy here. I love this card because it's kind of like saying, hey, you know what? We're going to make something happen. This is going to go down. And, you guys are really making things come forward with one another. This is being very innovative. A lot of people are manifesting things, whether you're doing sleep meditation, you're saying your affirmations every day. This is like bringing your true potential to come together for whatever it is you got going on. And you got that spark. Creation is the name of the game, I feel like, lately with everybody's energy right now. That's the frequency everyone's kind of riding on right now. So this is the time to really start pulling out all your resources, start manifesting everything that you want. Let's put everything into action. So Spirit is telling you, keep going with that. You know what I mean? And you have all the right tools that are going to appear with you. So you have exactly everything that you need right now. So plug out your resources, whether that's people, whether that's tools you have. It doesn't matter. You guys have all of it right now. Okay. So, and Spirit has your back. So, and also too, you have a lot of knowledge. A lot of people don't realize like your knowledge can be sold. So make sure you keep on with this Magician energy. Yes, I love this. Okay, so this is like, bringing your power back to be able to manifest whatever it is that you want to see, how you want your life to be. You're like, you know what? I'm not letting none of this stop me. I'm going to still do what I need to do and get it done. So everything's available to you. You just have to be really open and just be more specific about the things that you want. Write down your short-term goals, your long-term goals, daily goals. And so Spirit is telling you guys to really claim your power. Yeah. So that's why we have the Page of Pentacles. Yep. Everyone's starting. So this is happening. So everyone's kind of like trying to make this happen, make it all come together. When the Page of Pentacles card comes out, this is really like confirmation that, everyone right now has a thirst for knowledge. People are learning new skill sets. People are learning new things right now. You're trying to stay grounded, whether that's getting your health together, getting your skin right, only being around healthy relationships. So the Page of Pentacles is really like kind of making your dreams a reality. It's like really all about, it's like you have this clear vision now. You're like, you know what? YOLO. Like we only have one shot at this thing called life. So I'm going to do the best that I can, forget what everybody thinks about it. I'm just going to do it. So you're kind of open to furthering your education. You're also open to, just applying yourself now. Like all the people that weren't taking action before, now you're taking action. I see you guys are taking action now. And this is the time to really just keep collecting resources. I feel like build your assets together, invest in stock, Bitcoin, all of that. Okay. So you guys want to make sure that, when this card comes out, it's kind of like letting you know to remain positive in this real world that we're facing right now, and to reframe, work as play. Like make sure whatever you're doing, you're passionate about, because you don't want to be like, oh, I don't want to do this. I'm not feeling it. So whatever side hustle you have, just make sure you love it. You're passionate about it. Move forward with it. With practicality. So Spirit is really like pushing you guys. So this is really good energy. I love this. Yes. And allow yourself to really glow. Yes. I really feel that. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Since ain't nobody got nothing to do right now. So go in and start that business. Go in and start that YouTube channel. Go and do that clothing. some oils, whatever you're trying to do, just do it. All right, so we've got the Two of Discs here, if you guys can see that. So that's the Pentacles. So this is like a lack of control. This is poverty mindset. This is some kind of imbalance, greed, laziness. Some people are going through a fiscal struggle. So I feel like this is, you know, Spirit's letting you guys know to get on. Hold on. I don't know why this just came up. Boo. Okay. Spirit's letting you guys know that it's time to get honest and time to get emotional about your certain situations that you're going through, about your financial behavior. So be careful of what you're spending your money on, making sure, I put a quote up one day on Facebook and I said, make sure whatever you spend your money on is making you money. Let's do that for all of 2021. Let's actually start that now, because right now your financial behaviors are drowning most of you right now. They're kind of draining you. So it's time to get real. It's like, get an Excel sheet, put all your finances in order. Like, where is your money going? Okay, there's a lot of apps like the Mint app. It'll tell you like where most of your spending is going. Is it on groceries, food, restaurants, whatever it is? It'll kind of show you what that is, so that maybe that might help you out. And just to kind of get real about it, and you kind of find yourself running short on funds. Why is that? I know some of us, you know, you guys kind of lost your job. Some people are working from home, but it's not enough. You know, some people are kind of like on teeter-totter. They're doing part-time, you know. So make sure that you're finding something out there. There's so many opportunities online, guys, to make some money. So this can really cause like an overwhelm. So now it's like grind time, baby. I mean, you know, try something different, okay? If you want to get different results, you got to do something different, okay? So Spirit is kind of making you guys aware of that, okay? It's time to focus on your career. You know, you got to increase your financial gain here. We need more money. We need to be stable. And everybody kind of feels unsure and unsteady right now, which makes sense, right? Because we're all going through this damn pandemic. Plandemic is what I like to call it. And so you got to remember just to really seek balance. And that way you can kind of stop taking money out of your bank account. So let's go ahead and dive into the King of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like since we got the King of Cups here, we got kind of people that are like depressed right now, a little bit needy, you know, aloofness. This is like aggression. This is, you know, a little bit of imbalance that's going on here. Cruelty. So I really feel as if, you know, Spirit's telling us there's those recent disappointments of situations that happen that you can't control. So let's go ahead and put our energy into things that you can control, right? They always say it's not about, you know, how someone acts towards you. It's about your reaction, right? So if you can control your reaction, then you're going to manifest the life that you want. So, also, too, this can mean intimacy issues. A lot of people ain't really getting it down right now. You know, a lot of people aren't in the love-making mood, I should say, because you're stressed out. You're trying to figure out how to make ends meet, right? So that makes sense. And so, you know, it may cause sadness, a little bit of depression. So give somebody a hug. Give somebody a compliment. Show some love, you know. Let them know that you'll always be there, no matter, even if you don't know what the hell to do at that time being, right? Just try and figure out, hey, I'm here. What can I do? And so, this is a little bit of self-absorption. Now people are just trying to figure out, hey, what do I got to do? So now they're like they're only into themselves. This is like narcissistic energy. You're going to catch a few of those energies out there too. Lack of empathy. And people are kind of hurting people, blaming them for certain things that are going on. So it's like whatever's happening to you right now, you're dishing that anger out into somebody else. And I always learn, like, you know, whenever you're going through something, let's say you're going through something with your, you know, whoever you're with, right? And you go to a friend. Make sure you ask that friend first if it's okay, if they can actually, if they want to actually listen to you right now. Because sometimes we like to just, you know, dump our problems on people when really they're not even ready for it. A lot of people are going through things right now. Maybe they don't want to hear your shit. So just ask, guys, okay? Little side note there. And then also, too, you know, you can't really expect others to really cater to your shifting mood. So one moment you're up, one moment you're down, and then it's like, you know what I mean? So you can't always expect somebody to be just so openly like, what? Like, oh, I'm going to do this and that. They're kind of looking at you like you're crazy, because it's like, I don't know how to adapt. 1 minute you're happy, 1 minute you're sad. So don't expect people to really just kind of understand that. So you got to find, Spirit's saying, like, you got to find an emotional balance, okay? So let's try and find that emotional balance. That way you can go ahead and master out your desires. So let's go ahead and go to the Judgment. All right. So that's good. I'm excited. You know, that means, you know, getting the judgment here in the upside means like, you know, we're high vibing, you know, we're resurrecting, we're coming back up. A lot of us are starting our healing phase. So maybe you did go through something and now you're starting to heal and you're finding clarity. This is revelation. This is, you know, reconciliation with somebody. Maybe they don't want to be with you, but yet they just want to be on, you know, good terms with you, and you guys came to a reconciliation and understanding, you know, some kind of meeting grounds. This is like also too, a lot of you guys are getting more into your spirituality, having a rebirth. It's like a lot of you guys are coming out of your shell into this new person. It's like a lot of people's spirit guides are really just, you know what, I'm sick of you getting into this, we're gonna spin it on you. So if you have that feeling that all of a sudden like you're doing things way different than you normally would, that's spirit jumping and really changing your path to where you're supposed to go. So just recognize that, okay? Also too, a lot of secrets are being revealed. I know that during the Gemini full moon and the double eclipse, it's like a lot of stuff got revealed to me. So I know, and a lot of friends too, like you guys things are showing up, they're popping up, you know. A lot of people are transforming into the person that they're supposed to be. Like I said, this is spirit popping in. You guys have to recognize that when the judgment card pops up here, this signifies really like, it's more of a transformative healing. Damn, I can't talk with these braces. And so, you know, under the watchful eye, you know, this is a time where, you know, it's kind of like, okay, so Spirit's saying it's like signifying a release from old burdens, a release from self-judgment, a release of secrets. It's like, you know what, I'm sick of living this double life, or I'm sick of like, you know, living these lies or telling these lies. I just want to be honest. Like, I just want to live a nice, honest, loving life. I just want someone to love me. So a lot of people are coming to the energy like they're just sick of old, you know, feuds and resentment against people. Like, you know, people are like changing a new leaf. I feel like they're starting to recognize certain things aren't really serving them. That's really good. Okay, we need to get people over that. It's a small adjustment with others, you know. And so, you know, some people feel like as if their world has cracked open. A lot of major things are happening to where it's like, you know, I gotta move, I got kicked out, or, you know, I lost my job, you know, all this stuff. But yet you're gonna find a way to really participate in a way to better serve you. Okay, yeah, that's total confirmation. And that's why we do have the Tower card here. So a lot of you guys, you see how things, it's like the house is burning up, right? But yet you still have a grasp on it. There's still hands on it, okay? And so your intuition, okay? So Spirit is saying this is like, you know, there's going to be abrupt change, okay? There's going to be a release of things. This is like, you know, this could be spiritual. You guys can have an epiphany about something, a realization about something like, oh my God, this person's toxic, I need to leave them. Whatever it is. You guys are in this transformative stage right now. A lot of people are transforming. So this is like a dramatic release. Like I said, it's going to be an abrupt change. There might be a little bit of tension, but what goes down must come up. Tower moments are actually good. People take it as a bad thing, but having a tower moment where things fall down, it's kind of like, it helps you recognize who you are, how can you adapt, what do you do during a situation when everything's not going your way, and how can you get yourself out of it? Do you stay 10 toes down or what? So this is like confirmation that there might be, you know, illusions that are shattered. It's like, okay, no more living on fantasy island. This is real life. And this is really happening. This is my life. So Spirit's letting you know, no more of the status quo. And so this is like leading deep into that transformation. This can really happen like on your physical plane, like what's going down in the third 3D world, you know, with everyone around you physically. So with people, places, and things. Okay. So this is like enlightenment too. And the transitions can be really rocky. This is also telling you. So knowing that something's going down, there's this change. It might be a little shaky. It might be a little rocky. Of course, none of us really like change. But hey, change has to occur so that we can evolve. If you haven't changed since high school when I've seen you, there's a problem. Okay? So you should be changing. If someone says, oh, you changed. Well, damn right I did. You need to tell them that. Like, that should be the response. You didn't? Like... So you got to make sure that, you know, this is like, don't dwell on what tore you up. Just really, just get in sync and get prepared for what's to come. So you know that something greater is coming. It's not always negative. It's a nod. It's a hint that something unexpected is about to happen. Okay. maybe you guys might figure out, oh no, I'm pregnant, or you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, I just found, you know, $1,000, or I just got it. You know what I'm saying? Something unexpected is about to occur to you guys, whether it's big or whether it's small. It's on the way. Okay, so just know that and take note of it. So this can be uplifting, an uplifting revelation. This can mean a huge destruction of something. Spirit is taking away something from you that is not serving you. And so just be aware of that, okay? And it could be a hard lesson now, but you're going to have so much gratitude later. You're going to be so grateful that it happened. You're like, oh my God, if I didn't go through this, you know how many times you said that, right? That's your tower moment, okay? So understand that. So for me, that's a good thing. So let's go ahead and go to the moon card. All right, so we have the moon card here. So this is like secrets revealed. This is like finding messages in your dreams. This is like intuition. This is really, you know, lucidity. So the moon actually represents a very fertile time. And like I said, we just had the Gemini full moon. So this definitely makes sense. And it was, I think, half a moon the other night or yesterday. And so, you know, this is like where, you know, things might not feel rational at the time. And you might not be super coherent. However, you know, just out of the view, you can't really quite see it, but something is really in the shadows of the moon. Something is happening. There's, like I said, everyone's going through this transformation. So this card totally makes sense. This is confirmation, metaphorically speaking. And so under the moon, it's really like the tower, like we just had, right? So this is like, it's kind of a duplication of that. So if you see a dog and a wolf are howling right here, I don't know if you guys can see that. The dog and the wolf are actually howling. And so it's like taming the wild sides of our animalistic nature. And then the water is human consciousness, like becoming conscious. So it's like you're not blind anymore. Like a lot of you guys, I feel like we're in a coma for months or a year. And finally it's like, boom, something broke your shell. And now you guys are changing. Now all of a sudden it's like, boom, things are happening for you, okay? And so if you see, you know, I don't know if you can see, but in the water, there's like stars and things and such. So it kind of symbolizes like oozing out into the moonlight. Okay. So things are coming to the light. Secrets are being revealed. Okay. You might be receiving downloads in your dreams to your higher self. Your intuition is like, damn, I'm so glad I listened to myself. So when you say that, that's your intuition. So make sure you guys are actually listening to your intuition. Spirit is telling you, please listen to your intuition. You might have some psychic activity going on that you're unaware of, that you're not tapping into, some premonitions. You might have lucid dreaming where you're having a dream and you can actually kind of control it. You might be going through, you know, an astral projection, meaning like, let's say, you know, I don't want to go too deep into that. Let me just not go too deep into that. But yeah, keep a journal of everything, guys. Just journal everything. Like, just journal it. Just journal it. Just journal it. Because the moon energy is just like, it revives and unveils a lot that, you know, and influence is very underestimated. It's like, can you face your true self, really, when the moon comes out? And to be able to survive, you know? All right, so let's go ahead and do the Princess of Wands. Okay, so we've got the Princess of Wands here. So this is like somebody that's really attractive, or you're being, you know, people are attracted to you. This is new beginnings. This is, you know, you're getting a lot of messages. Maybe you're being more optimistic versus being pessimistic about life and what's going on. You're focusing on your freedom, you know, and you got the ambition. So Princess of Wands comes out. It's like Spirit's telling you, keep going, keep that same energy. If you're a person that is aware of that, it signifies, you know, you're learning how to utilize what you got. You're grateful for what you have. You're going to be innovative. You're going to get out there and you're going to have this energy, this creativity, and you're going to actually have this spark and sexual power to be able to get to where you need to go. Okay. I recommend you guys read, How to Think and Grow Rich, and read the chapter about sexual is it sexual mutation? I think that's how you worded it. I'm not sure, but read that chapter. That's very important. Okay, and so You know, you're very charismatic. You know, you might be the center of attention right now. Everyone's looking at you like, what you got going on? Okay. Because they see that you got out of that energy and now you're bringing yourself back up. And they're like, how'd you do it? I want to know how they did it. Because they're supposed to be down. Or this is maybe you mess with somebody. They think you're supposed to be all sad and upset and, you know, depressed and crying and not living your best life. But you're like out there happy. They're checking your social media. They're like, wait a minute. Hold on. She's happy without me. Wait, what? Or he, you know, so this really encourages you to shine and be a high vibe. All right. So I think this is a really good read today. I'm loving the energy for today. Everyone's kind of coming to their senses. All right. So let's get into love. Okay. So for love, so we've got somebody that, you know, you guys may be in a relationship or talking to somebody, but you have to recognize that, you know, we're getting to know everybody and we're adapting to these new situations. It's kind of like as if whoever you're talking to is really immersed into their work, okay? That's why the Queen of Pentacles is here in the flip. Somebody's really just worried about, taking care of business right now. So you have to really appreciate that. Spirit's letting you know, like, be patient with this person and they're really going to adapt to you, but you have to allow them to be in their element, allow them to take care of what they got to take care of, okay? So they might be facing some things that are overwhelming. They might be juggling a lot right now. So just, you know, Spirit's telling you just to really be able to find a balance and sustain your health and your sanity and just, you know, let this person make their coin, honey. Don't be mad if somebody wants to make the bag. Like, hello, secure that bag, okay? And just really trust your gut instincts when moving forward with this person, okay? You're going to feel if it's bad or if it's good, you know, so just take a step back, okay? And just really recognize that. Yeah. See, that's why we have the Six of Pentacles here in the flip. So, yeah, Spirit's letting you guys know, like, don't feel as if, you know, something bad is happening, okay? Also, too, this card can really mean that some of you guys are taking advantage of for your finances and for your money. So be aware, because times right now, people are getting greedy, right? Some people are lazy. Some people don't want to put in the work. Some people want you to do everything for them. So be careful. Spirit's letting you know, whoever you're talking to, you have a crush on, whoever you're with, they might just want you for your money, honey. Okay, so that's a reality check for some of you guys. Not saying this story is for everybody. Just take it how it resonates. Don't make it fit. But this is for somebody. Be careful, because some people, you know, you might be taken advantage of, okay? Or if you have people working for you, make sure that they're not taking advantage of your finances during this time. This is super important, just to make sure you're keeping track of your finances. So Spirit's saying, check your finances, keep track of them, make sure your balance is able to support your employees, support yourself, your family, and all of that. And make sure there's no fuckery going on, okay? Because, you know, this could also really pertain to where maybe you're a person that is the person that's bringing the bag and you're the one always giving and giving and giving. You're the one paying for everything. You're the one dishing out all the money. You're the one paying for everything. And so that creates an imbalance in the partnership. We're like, dang, well, why can't you help me out? You know, why can't it be like 100, you know? So if you're noticing that you're the one that's always taking care of everything, maybe that might not make you feel good inside, okay? So you can't give others what you don't have, but at the same token, don't use people, you guys. Like, come on. All right, so we've got the Hierophant card here, okay? So getting the Hierophant card, so this means, you know, okay, somebody is messing with somebody that's the traditional, like, okay, we're together, we've been talking, we're friends, now, you know, we might get engaged or we might get married, and then we're gonna come together, have a white picket fence. So you guys are actually, you know, it's like some understanding. It's like a traditional kind of institutional, conventional kind of relationship, right? And then some of you guys are being warned just to really stay woke, okay? Whether things are large or small that are happening within the relationship, just take notes. Be very observant of that person's behavior, okay? And making sure that, you know, you're broadening your horizons, making sure that there's somebody that is motivating you to be a better person, okay? Strength is in numbers. So if you can get someone that can just come in and either be at your level or help you to, you know, get to where you need to go, that's the person that you need to be with, okay? Yeah. So I feel like it's almost there. That's why you guys have the Two of Cups in the flip. So this is pretty much, you know, right now I feel like Some of you guys might be going through a breakup. Some energies might be clashing right now at this time. So getting the Two of Cups here in the flip, it's like there could be a disconnection if this is your story with somebody else. You guys are unable to see eye to eye. It's just not working. Maybe sometimes you think somebody is for you, but maybe they're just supposed to be a friend or to bring you a lesson, to teach you something. So just be aware of that, okay? You might be struggling, like yourself, you might be struggling to hold a relationship. It's just not working. You guys are just not, you guys aren't coming together. So Spirit is telling you guys, you know, you and your partner just might be having a little bit of trouble right now, okay? So instead of blaming the other person, take a look at yourself in the mirror and see, hey, is it something within me that I can change within this relationship? Maybe it's me, okay? Maybe you have some unresolved patterns that you're doing that the other person doesn't agree with. Talk about it. Communication is key. So Spirit is telling you guys, instead of replaying the current scenario over and over by arguing and bumping heads and not coming to some kind of compromise, you need to actually look at yourself first, because there's going to be a lack of emotional connection. There's going to be a lack of trust if you don't talk about it and you just sweep it under the rug. So we don't want to do that, right? Because then, yeah, damn, I feel like this goes hand in hand. That's why they came out back to back. Yeah, that's why we have the Ten of Swords here. So we don't want that to, like, you just don't want that to happen, because somebody's going to feel stabbed in the back, and it's just not a fun kind of like energy, okay? Nobody wants to feel that way. Nobody wants to feel betrayed, okay? And so I feel like once you guys have that communication, Spirit is saying that you guys are going to transform, okay? You're going to restore what was there. This might be very dramatic, okay? It might be very, very dramatic. But it allows you to really reevaluate your life. So whether you're the person that was the victim and that person's putting you through something, it allows you to really take it as, you know, a lesson and to really look at it, okay? Know what doesn't serve you anymore and let it go. If you're the person that's doing the doing, then, hey, there's a problem here, okay? You got a lot of excess baggage. You need a new cycle. So you need to stop putting daggers in people's back and hurting them, okay? Because you need to shift your perspective and only dish out the love, only put out there what you can dish out, only what you know. And if you don't know something, ask that person, instead of telling white lies or whatever. See if they're comfortable with you being you, and tell it like it is. Just be truthful and just be honest, period, right? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Because I feel like once you do that, yeah, you got a lot of devil energy. Yeah. So this is really like, you know, don't think of it as like crazy or bad, like, you know, something major is going to happen. But somebody, you know, this could really mean, this is Capricorn energy, okay? Some of you guys may be dealing with Capricorn, I don't know. This is like addiction. Some of you guys, a lot of you guys are addicted to love, hopeless romantics, addicted to that person, fears of being, you know, by yourself. Maybe you don't want to be without that person. This is that codependent energy. You know, certain behaviors and patterns that are kind of restraining you from moving forward. So whatever it is that you guys are going through with this person, you guys are kind of stagnant, right? Are you going to keep allowing it to happen and keep repeating that cycle again? Or are you just going to break the chains and get away? So Spirit is letting you guys know, you may feel a little bit imprisoned, but you're putting yourself there. You don't have to be there. You really don't have to. Look, there's a doorway right here. Boom, you can get out of it, but it's all on your mind, and that's why I feel like the doorway is in the head. It's all on your mind. You got to let it go. So this resides in doubt. You don't know if you can make it on your own, okay? So that's why you have fear. That's why you go to your addictions. You know, some of you guys, I feel like, are trying to numb the pain by drinking, doing drugs, or eating a lot, or whatever it is that's your addiction, and you're just kind of, damn, I always forget that word. You know, it's like you're just trying to, you know that word I'm talking about? Damn, I just can't, it doesn't come to me. You're just trying to hide from everything. You're not trying to live in your real life, okay? You don't want to deal with it. You know, some people like staying in the bad relationship because it's familiar, it's comfortable. They're like, fuck it, I know how to deal with this person. I know what they like, what they don't like, whatever. I know how to get them away so I can go play my video game. You know what I mean? Versus like dealing with it, kicking them to the curb, and moving on into some new energy. So Spirit is letting you guys know, it's really time to break free from the shackles. It's not always easy, but you do have the keys to unlock this energy, okay? So you got to really collect your thoughts, check back with your highest your higher self and realign yourself, because once you do that, bam, you have the Lovers card. Once you do that, you have the Lovers card. You're going to find the one that's for you. I seen a quote today and it was like, wait for the one that's aligned with you, or something like that. Wait for the one that's like in tune with you. Okay, so sometimes a lot of us, we always want to be in a relationship. We always want to be with somebody. We don't want to be together. We you know what I mean? Or we don't want to be without somebody. So wait for that person to come to align with you. Period. Okay? Because once you do that, you're going to complement one another. There's going to be a duality. You guys are going to have a really good partnership. You guys are going to be understanding. They're going to like all your quirks and things that you got going on. They're going to accept you for you, whether you have makeup on or not, whether you're dressed up with cologne or not. Like, they're going to accept you for you. And so, you know, you guys are going to play off each other's strengths and weaknesses. You guys are going to come together. So I really feel like, you know, even though this is cupcake season right now, people are just kind of like taking what they can. But I would say wait. If you ain't got nothing good going on, wait. Wait for the one that's aligned for you. Wait for the one that's in tune with you, okay? And then you guys will end up in a commitment together, which really leads to a satisfying relationship. Awesome. Woo! I really feel like overall that was a balanced read, you guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys mañana for day 5. Peace.